I am not your destroyer. I am not your father figure, your bogeyman, your grim reaper, or your rapist either. I am not your professor. I am not the shadows in your panic. I am not your Mr. Rochester, Mr. Darcy, Henry VIII, or Prince Charming. I am not your gangster, your pimp, your hunter, husband, or hustler. I am not your grandmaster, zen master, ringmaster, housemaster, or any other kind of master. I am not your authority figure. I am not your Jesus or your Lucifer, your Michael or your Gabriel. I am not your sugar daddy or your guardian angel. I am not your brave. I am not your warrior. I am not your defender or protector. I am not your destroyer. I am not your destroyer. I am not your King of Kings. I am not your Solomon, and you are not my Queen of Sheba. I am not your Mark Antony or Julius Caesar, because, honey, you are far from being any kind of Cleopatra. I am not your David or Goliath. I am not the Samson to your Delilah. I am not your bad boy, toe rag, vampire, Casanova, Black Prince or Lord Byron. I am not your sensitive New Age guy. I am not your Achilles or your Odysseus. I'm not even Telemachus, your Leopold Bloom or your Daedalus. I'm not your Stallone or your Schwarzenegger. I'm not your Rocky Balboa or your Predator. I'm not even James Dean or Marlon Brando. I am not your destroyer. I am not your destroyer. I am not your sweetness and light, your savior, or your fucking teddy bear. I am not your sex toy. You want an experiment? Go get a vibrator. I don't care if size matters. My passions could lap the equator. I am not your destroyer. I am not your white knight, red knight, green man, blue man, or purple emperor. I am not your quick fix, good thing, steady hand, your rock of ages, or your bridge over troubled water. I'm not an asshole, a player, a ladies' man, a philanderer, or a cheater. I'm not Mr. Right either. I'm not Mr. Big, Mr. Strong, Mr. Tall, or Mr. Long. We are not just good friends. I am not a nice guy, a sweet guy, a dependable guy, a predictable guy, and I am no fucking keeper, I can tell you. I am not your destroyer. I am not your destroyer. I am not a soldier, a survivor, a terrier, a tough guy, or a fighter. I'm not your troublemaker, fortune teller, or wild, mysterious gypsy lover. And one more thing, Rapunzel. If you have something you want to say to me, you better come down here, take a leap of faith, cut your hair, and tell it to my face. Because, and I'll say it again just in case, I am not your destroyer. I am not your destroyer. I am not your destroyer.